we're quite bullish in terms of the long-term price of lithium. When is it ideal to concentrate on exploration? It is now, when everyone else is giving up, when everyone else is slowing down, so that you capture the curve when the lithium price goes up.
Hello and welcome to the Assay TV, where today we're joined by Douglas Chikohora, the CEO of CAA Mining, a private company based in London. CAA is a multi-commodity explorer focused on gold and lithium in the region of West Africa. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today, Douglas?
So far, so good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So just to kick things off, can you give our viewers a quick overview of CAA Mining as a company and its journey thus far?
Excellent. Thanks for that, Sarah. CAA Mining has been in operation for the last 5-6 years, and we are a UK incorporated company. At this stage, we are private, and we are focusing on gold and lithium in West Africa, primarily in Ghana at this stage. And we currently have 566 square kilometers of lithium licenses, which have been granted last year, and that's what we are focusing on in Ghana.
So I just want to kind of move on and dig a little bit further. Obviously, we know CAA is a multi-commodity explorer. You mentioned gold and lithium. Could you give us an overview on the main projects?
Yes, our main project is the Mankesim Lithium license, which is adjacent to the Atlantic Lithium's Ewoya project. There's a 35 million ton at 1.25% lithium, which has been progressed to feasibility study. And our main targets are less than 20 kilometers along strike to the Ewoya lithium project. So we're really excited. We've discovered a number of pegmatites there. We've identified more than 9 targets for drilling, and we've just completed an RC program recently. And we're waiting for assay results to come through.
So obviously the price for lithium has been a little bit on people's minds. Do you want to care to touch the subject with us in regards to you being a lithium miner?
Yes, people just have to look at history. Commodity prices are cyclical. And the lithium price, if you go back to 2019, we're looking at lithium prices of below $500 a ton. That is the concentrate. Fast forward a year or two later, this was hitting well over 1,500, well over 2,000. What are the fundamentals, right? It's primarily all to do with your cost of production. We are at Mankesim in an area where the metallurgy is very favorable, and we believe we can achieve production costs of between $500 and $600 a ton of concentrate. So we think this is one of the things you find in commodity prices. Has the lithium price hit the bottom? We think so. We don't see that going below 900 in our estimates. Which way is it likely to go? Well, our views are that lithium is going to stabilize between $1,000 and $1,500 a ton. And if you're producing at $600 or less, that's a very, sizable margin there. So we're quite bullish in terms of the long-term price of lithium. When is it ideal to concentrate on exploration? It is now, when everyone else is giving up, when everyone else is slowing down, so that you capture the curve when the lithium price goes up. That's where we are.
So you're saying just keep the faith and keep going.
Absolutely. As you might have seen, my experience being primarily in gold. Most of the gold projects I commissioned, we explored when the gold price was down, i.e. we explored with the rise of the gold price. This is our objective and strategy. We're going to continue exploring for lithium in Mankesim as we expect the lithium price to be going up. I mean, the German government has just invested well over $1 billion in green minerals. We got to capitalize on that and tap on that. So we're quite bullish going forward.
So, in regards to that, I kind of want to move and change gears for a second. I know CAA has a joint venture with Vista Energy. Could you tell us a bit more on the rationale behind this partnership and how it aligns with the company's overall goals?
Yes, this was a very important partnership we created with Vista. It's a private company, and Vista is currently building a lithium refinery in Germany, just outside Berlin. The philosophy behind this is that the Ghanaian government, like most governments, has been pushing for downstream value addition to any of their raw materials. And we presented a concept where CAA was going to partner with Vista, and we are going to build a refinery in Takoradi, which is 100 kilometers away from our licensed areas. And the idea is the refinery, when fully operational, will be upgrading the concentrate we'll be producing from Mankesim, and will be liaising with the refinery in Germany, which obviously is closer to the EV markets in Europe. And we see a lot of synergies there, not only between Vista and ourselves, but certainly between Ghana and the European Union in the long run.
That's effective and efficient. Look at that. So I kind of want to ask a little bit more about Ghana. I know you mentioned CAA Mining operates predominantly in Ghana. Could you give our viewers some insight into what mining in Ghana is like as a mining jurisdiction?
Well, Ghana is the largest gold producer on the African continent, and the sixth world gold producer at the moment. It's a very mature mining jurisdiction. I first worked in Ghana in the 80s, and I built a gold mine there, which was commissioned in 95. So we are quite comfortable with the destination in Ghana as a mining destination. The local personnel are highly trained in terms of mining. So you have it all. Infrastructure is good. You have a number of flights from Europe on a daily basis. Access to our licensed area is excellent. It's only 2 hours from Accra. So I'm quite happy with Ghana at the moment.
Lovely. Of course, all of these developments and working on Mankesim, it requires a pretty penny. Could you tell us, in terms of funding, how is the company looking?
Yes, we're still a private company, primarily being supported by friends and family. And we've spent $4 million right now since inception, and this is involved setting up our own analytical facilities on the Mankesim license area, and doing some drilling, which we've done, setting up the infrastructure required for the full exploration. Our funding prospects for 2024 are diverse. We're looking at a number of opportunities through our existing shareholders, either staying private or going on the public market, likely at this stage in Australia on the ASX. So we are considering our options at this stage.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Always important to make sure you pay attention to the future. And speaking of the future, I just want to look ahead for a second. Are there any significant developments or exploration targets that investors should anticipate for CAA?
Yes, there should be a lot of news flow, Sarah. We've got 5,000 samples awaiting analysis. It's a bit unfortunate that the turnaround time is a bit long, probably 5 to 6 weeks. But there is going to be a lot of news flow regarding sample analysis, results, plans thereof, our listing plans. Are we staying private in 2024? Are we going to list? What's the lithium price going to do? So it's a very exciting period for the company in our view.
Yeah, it sounds like a really exciting time for the company. Well, I'm happy Chinese New Year going into 2024. And thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Excellent. Thanks for giving us the opportunity, and stay tuned. We will be issuing a lot of news flows as we go forward.
We'll look forward to it.